Good day, ma'am. I am Robin in Austria, and my topic is about the Filipino cuisine. The food culture and the influences and traditions, colonialism, Spanish rule, and American influences have all left their mark on the local cuisine. So, alam naman natin na matagal tayong nasakop ng mga Espanyol at mga American. So, sa pamamagitan nito is na-adapt natin yung iba or karamihan sa kanilang mga kultura. At isa na dito is yung kanilang mga pagkain. Philippines was a melting pot of cultures before the Spanish arrived at the heart of Sino-Indo-Malay pre-colonial trade routes. The cuisine became heavily infused with Latin influences and ingredients during more than 300 years of Spanish rule. So, bago pa man dumating ang mga Espanyol dito sa Pilipinas, ay meron na tayong pinaghalo-halong mga kultura na na-adapt naman natin sa Chino, Indian at mga Malaysian. So, sa pamamagitan ng pakikipagkalakalan noon ay maraming na-adapt ang Pilipinas sa mga ito. Isa na dito ay ang local cuisine. So, mas nadagdagan pa yung ating local cuisine nung dumating ang mga Spanish at mas nadagdagan pa yung mga ingredients at pagkain na na-adapt ng Pilipinas. One of the most beautiful aspects of Filipino food is its diversity because it has evolved into a melting pot of influences. So, isang pinakamagandang aspect sa pagkain ng mga Pilipino ay ang pagkakaiba-iba nito dahil nga sa pagkaka-adapt natin sa iba't ibang mga bansa at kultura. Authentic Filipino cuisine has developed from the diverse cultures that shaped and contributed to its history. Though the cuisine is not as renowned as many of its neighboring countries such as Vietnam and Thailand, Filipino cooking is distinct. The ingredients and certain spices added to bring out the flavors. So, authentic ang Filipino cuisine kasi sumasalamin ito sa kasaysayan, kultura at tradisyon ng Pilipinas. So, ang Filipino cuisine ay may mga elements na nagmula sa iba't ibang kultura na dumating sa Pilipinas. So, hindi man ito kasing sikat ng Vietnam at Thailand, pero itong Pilipinas is marami tayong mga certain spices na nagagamit para mas mai-bring out pa natin yung mga flavors at ang spices. Food evolved for taste and necessity and has a very particular taste between sweet, sour, and salty, with the variety of influences throughout its rich history, its traditional cooking techniques, and the Filipinos' ability for combining flavors and making the most ingredients at their disposal. What result is unpretentious, no-frills food that is absolutely delicious. So, sa variety of influences na throughout its rich history, so yung mga Pilipino is magaling sila sa pagkukumbay ng mga flavor. So, no-frills food, ibig sabihin nito ay mga simpleng pagkain na mga walang arte or walang mga design, mga simpleng lutuin, pero pag natikman is talagang masarap. Halimbawa is adobo, sinigang. Simple lang kung titingnan pero masarap pag natikman. So, ito yung mga halimbawa ng mga no-frills food, mga simpleng pagkain na pero mas pinayaman ito sa mga ingredients. Next is our daily rice. Rice has always been an intrinsic part of daily life in the Philippines. Filipinos begin and end there is so fundamental and inhabited in culture that is also symbolizes prosperity and wealth, as it is customary practice to bring rice into a new home first before anything else. White rice, steamed and served plain, accompanies every meal. Itong kanin is alam naman natin na ito yung pinakamahalagang pagkain natin dito sa Pilipinas. So kahit wala tayong ulam, basta mahalaga, meron tayong kanin. Next naman is adobo. Adobo is often considered to be the Filipino national dish, and it's a must-try when you're in the Philippines. The flavor is created using vinegar, soy sauce, garlic, bay leaves, and black pepper. Also, chili peppers are sometimes added to give it a little spice. So, alam naman natin itong adobo, ito yung pinaka considered the national dish kasi ito karaniwan yung pinapatikim natin sa mga bisita natin na mga nanggagaling sa mga ibang bansa. Na kapag natikman nila is talagang magugustuhan nila. So po pwede itong kahit anong adobo, kahit gulay, karne, or pwede isda, po pwede nating lutuin na adobo. Pwede natin silang i-adobo. Next naman is lechon. There is a saying that the most invited party guest in holidays and family events is the lechon. It's hard to beat a delicious roast pig with crispy skin and juicy meat. The entire pig is spit roasted over coals for 8 hours, which results in a perfectly crisp golden brown skin and juicy tender meat inside. In Cebu, where it is famous, the stomach of the pig is stuffed with star anise, pepper, spring onions, laurel leaves, and lemongrass, resulting in an extremely tasty and delicious lechon that needs no sauce. So, kapag may fiesta or tuwing Pasko, Bagong Taon, 'di ba, itong lechon yung pinaka parang star sa ating kainan. So, mas maganda daw yung lechon kapag medyo bata pa yung nilelechonin na baboy. Next is sinigang. Sinigang is simply a Pinoy classic, a delicious store broth usually made tangy by tamarind and is filled with different vegetables and a meat of choice. Popular variants include fish, prawns, pork, or beef, soured by fruits like tamarind, kamyas, or tomatoes, often accompanied by vegetables like kangkong, string beans, and taro. This stew is usually eaten with rice. So, itong sinigang is pwede natin gamitin dito is yung mga seafoods or karne, pwede ring beef, na nilalahukan natin ng pampaasim, pwedeng sampalok, kamyas, or kamatis. Next naman is pansit. One of the more popular Filipino dishes among foreigners with Pinoy friends is pansit or noodles, as it is usually customary present in birthdays and gatherings, typically known as a birthday dish that also consists of meat, poultry, or pork. This noodle dish is served as a symbol for long life, hence an essential at birthday feast. The noodles are then complemented by sliced vegetables and meat. Soy sauce and calamansi is squeezed over upon serving, all mixed together in a delicious and savory broth. So, itong pansit is karaniwan inuluto natin ito sa birthday party. So, ito yung kumbaga pinakamahalagang handa sa birthday party dahil ang kasabihan nito is para sa long life. So, even sa Pasko or mga anumang okasyon is palaging meron tayong pansit. Hanggang dito na lamang po ang aking topic at i-continue po ito ni Miss Karen K. Thank you.